How are you, brother? I miss you. I miss you too, my brother. Brother, are you okay? Are you sick? No, I am good. But I can see something is happening with you. Please tell me what is going on with you. You are always sad, always far from everyone. I can't tell you what is happening with me. It's okay, don't tell me. Tell it to Allah. I feel so ashamed. So ashamed to even say His name. I am ashamed to talk to Him. Allah is merciful. Why are you saying this? I have an idea. Go, write a letter to Allah. Every pain, every regret, go now. Go inside and do it. I will come tomorrow.
My Allah, I am writing this without excuses, without decoration, without pretending I am stronger than I am. I am writing because I am tired of running in circles, and I no longer recognize the person I have become. I did not wake up one day and decide to lose myself. It happened slowly, quietly, in ways I barely noticed at first. I want to be honest with you, even if that honesty makes me uncomfortable. My Allah, I remember when drinking was not part of my life. I remember when I looked at it from a distance, thinking, that will never be me. I remember feeling clean inside, clear, present. Back then, my heart still knew how to sit in silence without needing something to escape. But life became loud. Responsibilities grew heavier, and somewhere along the way, I started looking for a way to quiet everything inside me. It did not start with addiction. It started with permission. Permission to relax. Permission to forget for a while. Permission to silence the thoughts that never seemed to stop. I told myself it was temporary. Just something to take the edge off. Just something to help me sleep. Just something to survive another day. And slowly, very slowly, I began to forget that my soul needed more than silence. It needed you. I started to drink when the nights felt heavy, when the memories I could not escape pressed on my chest. I told myself, just one glass, just to calm the thoughts, just to feel normal again. But one glass became two. Two became many. Many became a habit I could no longer control. And with every drink, I drifted further from you, further from myself, further from the person I wanted to be. I lied to myself, thinking that the bottle could carry my pain, thinking that it could fill the empty space in my heart. But it never could. It never did. And I was left alone, more empty than before. I am not writing to accuse anyone or anything. Not the world, not my friends, not my circumstances. I am writing to you because only you see the depth of my struggle. I want to return. I want to stand before you without shame. I want to cleanse my heart. I want to remember what it feels like to live, not just to survive. I know that this path will not be easy. I know that the cravings will call my name. I know that the loneliness and the silence will tempt me again. But I am ready to take the first step, even if it is shaky, even if my voice trembles. I am ready to ask for forgiveness. Not just for the drinking, but for every moment I ignored you. Every moment I chose something else. Every moment I let my heart grow distant. Nights became heavier, the silence louder, and the bottle became my companion. I told myself it was harmless, just a way to survive, just a way to calm the storm inside me, just a way to escape the weight of my thoughts. But the more I drank, the more distant I became, from you, from myself, from everyone I cared about. I remember looking in the mirror and not recognizing the face staring back, the eyes that once held life, now clouded, dull, heavy with regret. I asked myself, how did I get here? How did I let this become my life? How did I let my heart drift so far from you? And the answers, they were painful, too painful to speak out loud. So I drank again, hoping to forget, hoping to numb the ache. I have cried many nights silently, alone, praying, but not finding the courage to return fully. I knew that every sip, every moment I chose the bottle over prayer was pulling me further into darkness. I have felt shame, deep shame, shame that weighs on the chest, shame that keeps you awake, shame that whispers, "You have failed, you are alone." And I was alone in more ways than one. The people around me, they saw me, but they did not see me. Not the real me, not the lost me, not the broken me. And I stayed there, hiding behind laughter, hiding behind excuses, hiding behind moments of false joy. I have hurt myself, and I have hurt others, without even meaning to, because the drinking, it makes you blind, it makes you numb, it makes you forget. And yet, even in the depths of my mistakes, even in the moments I could not see a way out, even when I thought I had gone too far, I felt a small pull, a faint tug, a whisper from my heart, reminding me that you are still there, that you have not left, that you still care. I have ignored that pull many times, pretending I was strong, pretending I could do it alone, pretending that the bottle could heal me. But it cannot. It never could. I want to return to the days before I lost myself, before I let drinking define me, before I let fear and shame control me, before I forgot that my heart was meant for peace. I want to feel safe in my own skin again. I want to feel calm. I want to feel alive, not running, not hiding, not escaping. I have failed, and I accept it. But I am not ready to give up completely, not yet. Because something inside me still remembers. It remembers the quiet moments, the moments when prayer felt like air, when the heart felt light, when the world seemed clear, when I felt your presence close, and I want that back. I want to feel it again, even if it takes time, even if it takes struggle, even if it feels impossible at times. I want to rebuild, step by step, moment by moment, choice by choice. I will not pretend it is easy. I will not pretend it is easy. I will not pretend I am perfect. I will not pretend the cravings will disappear overnight. But I will try. I will return. I will speak to you. Even if my voice trembles, even if my heart is heavy, I will sit in silence and remember that peace is not found in a bottle, that rest is not found in escaping, that life, real life, is found in facing myself. In facing you, I want to ask for forgiveness, not for the first time, but for every time I ignored the call, every time I drank to forget, every time I chose comfort over closeness. I want to be honest with you, with myself, with my heart. I have wasted too many moments, too many nights, too many chances, and I know I cannot undo them. But I can start. I can begin again. I can take one small step forward, even if it is trembling, even if it is uncertain, even if the road feels long. I want to return. I want to feel my soul again. I want to feel my heart. I want to feel my connection to you. Even when I fail, even when I fall, even when the cravings return, I want to keep coming back. I want to keep trying, because this is the only way to heal, the only way to remember. I am ready to face the nights, the silence, the loneliness, the temptation, because I know that at the end, there is a light, there is peace, there is life waiting. If I take the steps, if I remain honest, if I stay close, I will not give up on myself. I will not give up on you. I will not give up on the chance to return. I have sat alone, long nights, empty rooms, thinking about the person I used to be and the person I have become. I can feel the weight of every choice, every drink, every moment I turned away from you, pressing on my chest, making it hard to breathe. And I ask myself, how did I let it get this far? How did I let my heart drift so far from peace? How did I choose temporary comfort over lasting life? The answers are not easy, not simple, not neat. I have failed, and I accept that. But I refuse to stay there, refuse to remain trapped. refused to let this be the end. I remember the nights when I felt a whisper in my heart, a small pull, a faint reminder that I am not lost completely, that you are still there, that I can still return. Those nights I ignored it at first, thinking, one more drink, just one more. It will calm the storm inside, but it never calmed. It never healed. It never filled the emptiness. I realized slowly, bit by bit, that I could not carry this alone, that the bottle could not heal me, that escape was only temporary, and the emptiness remained. I felt despair, deep despair, the kind that sinks into the bones, the kind that makes you feel unworthy, the kind that makes you feel unworthy, the kind that whispers, you cannot fix this. And yet, even in the deepest despair, I felt a spark that reminded me, there is still a way, there is still hope, there is still hope, there is still life if I reach for it. I began to think about what it would mean to return, to stand before you again, to feel my heart awake, to let my soul breathe, to remember the person I was and the person I want to become. I imagined the first step, the first prayer, the first moment of honesty. It felt small, almost insignificant, but it mattered more than I could explain, because the smallest step is the start of a journey, even if the road ahead is long, even if my heart trembles, even if I stumble. I thought about all the nights I spent hiding, all the times I told myself it was okay, all the moments I drank to forget, all the moments I ran from myself, and I felt the weight of regret, the weight of wasted time, the weight of distance from you. But I also felt a flicker of courage, a flicker. A flicker of hope, a flicker that whispered, you can return, you can rebuild, you can be whole again. I knew it would not be easy. I knew there would be cravings, there would be temptation, there would be moments of weakness. I also knew that even a single step taken honestly, with intention, could change everything. I remembered the feeling of peace, the feeling of closeness, the feeling of life before the drinking, and I wanted that back. More than anything, I decided to speak to you, even in my brokenness, even in my shame, even in my shame, even with my voice trembling. I would speak. I would say, I am sorry, I am lost, I am broken, I am ready to return. I would ask for strength, not to be perfect, not to be free of struggle overnight, but to have the courage to take each moment as it comes, to choose life over escape, to choose you over temporary relief. And I imagined myself standing there with my heart open, with my hands empty, with my soul bare. I would feel your presence, soft, gentle, unjudging, welcoming. I wanted that moment to feel my heart breathe again, to feel life flow through me, to feel hope. Even if it was faint at first, I realized then that returning is not about being perfect. It is about being honest. It is about taking one step and another and another. I cannot undo the past. I cannot erase the nights I drank. I cannot change the moments I ignored. But I can begin again. I can speak to you. I can pray. I can let my heart heal. I can remember that even in the deepest mistake, there is a chance to return, a chance to rebuild, a chance to feel life again. I thought about the mornings, waking without regret, feeling calm, feeling light, feeling present. I longed for that, more than the bottle, more than temporary relief, more than anything else. And so I made a decision, not a loud or dramatic one, not a perfect or sudden one, but a decision, a choice to start, to take one step toward you, toward life, toward peace. Even if I stumble, even if I fail, even if the road is long, I will continue, because I cannot remain lost, because I cannot remain numb, because I cannot remain numb, because I cannot remain distant, and I am ready to feel, to heal, to return, to be whole again. I have begun to see the cracks in my heart, the cracks that allowed me to fall so far, and the emptiness that followed. I realize now that drinking was never the problem. It was a symptom, a way to cover the pain I could not face, the loneliness I could not bear, the fear I could not speak. I want to face those fears, even when it hurts, even when my chest feels heavy, even when the nights feel endless. I want to feel, not escape. I want to live, not numb. I want to return, not hide. I remember the times I prayed, the moments I felt your presence close, the times when my heart felt light, and I longed for that again. I know it will not come immediately. I know the cravings will test me. I know the nights will be difficult. I know the loneliness will call, but I also know that with every choice I make, every honest step I take, every moment I resist, I am stronger than before, closer than before, alive again. I want to rebuild, not just my faith, not just my habits, but my heart, my soul, my connection with you. I will sit in silence, even when it feels uncomfortable, even when the mind races, even when the heart resists. I will pray, even when the voice trembles, even when the words feel awkward, even when I am unsure, because prayer is not about perfection. It is about honesty. It is about return. It is about connection. It is about courage. I will forgive myself, not fully yet, not all at once, but I will begin. I will remember that every day is a new chance. Every night is a new beginning. Every moment is an opportunity. I will take one step and then another, and I will keep moving, even when it is hard, even when I fall, even when I feel weak. I know you are there, waiting patiently, watching, guiding, loving. I want to feel that love, even if I do not deserve it, even if I have failed, even if I have broken. I want to remember the life I had, before the drinking, before the escape, before the numbness. I want to feel my heart beat, without fear, without shame, without the weight of regret. I want to rebuild, step by step, choice by choice, moment by moment. I will return to prayer, to honesty, to my soul, to you. I will confront the nights, the loneliness, the cravings, the memories, the shame. And I will stand, even when it is difficult, even when it hurts, even when it hurts, even when I feel weak, because I know that healing is not quick, that growth is not instant, that return is a journey. I will embrace the journey. I will walk it slowly. I will take each moment as it comes. And I will trust in you, trust in myself, trust in the chance to begin again. I will remember that no mistake is too great, no night too dark, no habit too strong to prevent me from returning. I will speak to you, even when the words falter, even when my heart trembles, even when the voice breaks, because speaking is the first step, and the first step is the beginning of everything. I will cry, not in shame, but in honesty, not in despair, but in hope, not in fear, but in trust. I will embrace each tear, each confession, each moment of weakness, because they are the bridges to strength, to clarity, to life. I will rebuild my mornings, my nights, my thoughts, my heart, my soul, and slowly, step by step, I will return to life. Not the life I ran from, but the life I was meant to live. I will remember that each moment I resist, each prayer I speak, each honest thought I hold, brings me closer, closer to you, closer to myself, closer to peace. I will not rush. I will not demand perfection. I will not expect a sudden change. I will simply move forward. With courage, with honesty, with intention. Because this journey, this return, is not about speed. It is about truth. It is about connection. It is about life. I will begin again, even if trembling, even if uncertain, even if weak, I will begin. My Allah, I am standing here now, not as someone who is fixed, not as someone who is healed completely, but as someone who finally stopped running. I am standing here with honesty, with weakness, with a heart that has been tired for a long time. I no longer want to escape. I no longer want to numb myself. I no longer want to hide behind what destroys me slowly. I want to live. I want to wake up without regret sitting on my chest. I want to sleep without needing something to silence my thoughts. I want to face my days with clarity. Even when they are hard, I understand now that drinking never made me strong. It only delayed the moment I had to face myself. And I am ready to face myself now. I am ready to sit with my thoughts, even when they are uncomfortable, even when they remind me of my mistakes, even when they bring tears. Because tears are better than numbness, and honesty is better than escape. I am ready to rebuild my life. Slowly, carefully, with intention. I know there will be days when the urge returns, days when the old habits call my name, days when my mind tells me it would be easier to forget again. But I also know that I have felt the emptiness at the end of that road, and I do not want to walk it again. I want to choose life again and again, even when it is hard. I want to choose prayer, even when my focus is weak, even when my heart feels heavy. Because prayer is not a reward for being perfect. It is a lifeline for those who are struggling. I understand that now, my Allah. I am not asking you to erase my past. I am asking you to help me build my future. Help me stay steady when I feel weak. Help me pause when temptation appears. Help me remember why I chose to return. Help me forgive myself the way I hope you forgive me. I know healing is not instant. I know recovery is not straight. I know some days will feel heavier than others. But I also know that every day I choose honesty over escape. I am stronger than the day before. I want to rebuild trust with myself, with my heart, with my soul. I want to wake up knowing I am trying, even if I fail sometimes, even if I stumble. Because trying is better than surrender, and returning is better than staying lost. I want to live with clarity, to feel emotions fully, to experience joy without needing to escape afterward. I want to sit in silence and not be afraid of it. I want my nights to be quiet, my mornings to be clear, my heart to be steady. I want my life to be real again, my Allah. If I fall again, please help me stand again. If I forget, please remind me gently. If I grow tired, please give me strength. Do not let my past define me. Let my return shape me. I am not proud of who I was when I was lost, but I am hopeful about who I can become. I want to live with intention, with discipline, with awareness. I want my days to have meaning and my nights to have peace. I want to remember that every moment I choose not to escape is a moment I choose life. I want to remember that I am not alone, that you never left, even when I did. My Allah, thank you for patience. Thank you for mercy. Thank you for giving me the chance to return. I am here now. Not perfect, not finished, but sincere. I am choosing you over escape, over numbness, over destruction. I am choosing life. And even if my steps are slow, even if my strength comes and goes, even if my heart needs time, I will keep returning again and again and again. Because this time I am not running anymore.